Hey guys, enter the stars. And what you're looking at is Puma, Punku. See the H's, but more importantly, P is the 16th letter of the alphabet, and Puma, Punku, is at coordinates 16 degrees. And then they add in a 33. How did these ancient peoples know their location on the planet? There is so much more that we are not being told about the blocks of Puma Punku. Now, you've often seen these blocks on the Discovery Channel and the History Channel, and they've done many stories talking about how, in fact, these machined blocks were perfectly carved with some kind of technology that did not exist thousands of years ago. Though it is impossible to determine the dates of these blocks, they're telling us that they are only from 500 Christ era, but I believe they are much, much older. Why are they shaped like an H? Well, we're going to have to take a closer look to find out why. But in the meantime, look at some of this architecture. Laser precision carving, machine carving. These are the kind of miracles that quite literally exist in plain sight, that most people just dismiss as there has to be some logical explanation. And in fact, there is not. And to me, the first time I ever saw Puma Punku and these H's, who would have known that we would have discovered the 8's? And now it is all coming back full circle. Let's take another look at what these H's could mean in the architecture of Puma Punku. Remember, P is the 16th letter of the alphabet, and this place is called Puma Punku, and it exists on the 16th parallel south. But they take it a step further. The 16 is actually built right into the complex. It's 167 meters wide and 116 meters long. So there's your 16 encoded right in the architecture. Now you notice this 116 looks like a 911 upside down. I believe these people knew the history of mankind. And in fact, I believe that they were probably most likely people who knew about fallen angels, or fallen angels directly, who had technology. Because everything fallen angels obsess about is Jesus Christ. Because He is the Savior of mankind, saving us from the fallen angel technology that has caused our world to go into ruin, according to the book of Enoch. And now, we know the secret to Tiwanaku, Puma Punku. Now, we know what the H means. It means 8. And how do we know that? Because the structure of Tiwanaku aligns to 88.88 degrees. Where are the billions of dollars in archaeological education? Where is this? Why are we discovering this now, after all this time? Why is the question. I'm just a man who loves God. That's it. I didn't ask for all of this. I'm just discovering it. We are discovering it together. You can see how exactly I've aligned this alignment, and it comes out to 88.88 degrees. This is simply unbelievable. And when you go around the structure on these angles going in this direction, they also line up to 88 degrees. as you can see here. You guys, this is what happens when you love God with your whole heart, your whole mind. He reveals truth. Why? Because it goes to the glory of God. And He wants you to understand the truth about our reality that we live in. Because one day we will need to know it. And we can continue to deny it, but it's at our own peril. Because the knowledge that we need to get through the last days is right here. But oftentimes people's ego and pride gets in the way of them accepting what is right before their eyes. And the fact of the matter is, not one person bothered to take a directional measurement of Tiwanaku in the hundreds of years that it's been discovered and studied to realize that it's at an 88-degree alignment and that the H's stand for 8. Because why? Because numerology has been demonized. But that is the language they use to hide these things in plain sight. It's pure and simple. Take care and be safe, you guys.